Hello and welcome to the Through the Decades April 2026 Premodern Monthly, coming to you from Through the Decades in Louisville, Kentucky. Today we'll be featuring the round 4 matchup between Josh on the bottom with blue-red Counterburn and Jeff on the top with Terrageddon. We'll get to their match after a word from our sponsor. Through the Decades, in conjunction with the Ohio River Boas, are proud to bring you Grand Prix Louisville on June 6, 2026. If you ever find yourself missing not only the pre-modern era of Magic the Gathering, but the old tournament structure, this will be the event for you. The entry fee for the main event is $60 and will include a specially designed Grand Prix Louisville playmat and a stamped card. Prize support for the main event will be $5,000, paying out to the top 16, along with a Magic the Gathering themed championship belt for the winner. Side events will include some retro booster drafts, including Mirage Block, Tempest Block, and Urza's Block, along with a Pauper Win-a-Duel giving out a Tundra to first place and a Bayou for second place. The main event will max out at 300 players, so seating is limited as we throw one of the largest celebrations of the pre-modern format to date. So, don't miss your chance to be part of pre-modern Magic history and sign up by scanning the QR code on the screen.
All right, and as we get rolling into round number 4, what do we got today?
We're going to have a couple of interesting decks here. We're going to have Josh Satchwell on Counterburn.
So we got a player on the bottom here with the red life total there, which makes sense. Blue-red actually would make sense either way.
Other words there, yep. Just kind of as you'd expect, a couple Grimlock Mancer, Lightning Bolt, Fire Ices, Counter Spells, Prohibits, all 4 AKs, a couple interesting cards in here as well. 2 Dominates main board. So, going to be pretty good against our top player here, Jeff. He's playing Terrageddon, if I...
Yep, Terrageddon. With a wonderful combination of Earthquake, Pyroclasm, and Weathered Wayfarer.
Oh, yeah.
Got to wrath your own creatures. So it's Terravore. Swords to Flash, Call of the Herd. Dominate on Call of the Herd is going to be a spicy meatball.
Yeah, that's where those Dominates want to be.
As we like to point it out. So... I know that Terrageddon tends to have a... Well, this is just, no, it is Terrageddon. It does have Armageddons. So, but notably, this is more of a Naya, like
The pressure, man.
a Naya build. So we're not worried about the if you'll pardon language, those damn meddling mages.
No, yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah,
But
Chris the Cure can shut up this time.
but something interesting as well. I see 4 Wild Mongrel in this Terrageddon.
I do, I've seen more and more wild mongrels in Terravore lists.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are doing that.
No.
But anyway, speaking of, it's a turn 1 Weathered Wayfarer versus a
The Fairy Con.
Fairy Conclave. Now, Jeff has to be a little confused here because, Jeff is also aware of our no land still policy. So
Yes.
he has to be having a thing. Also, it is round 4, so a lot of players know it's only 18 players, so it is real easy to see.
Yeah, they very easily could have been playing next to each other here at this point.
Yes.
So it looks like
15.
Jeff's going to play Stone Library. Very good in this type of matchup, just being able to accrue card advantage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is also a real interesting spot. Yep. Josh is going to play a second land out here. So what Jeff can do is actually take the 3rd counter off of this Gemstone mine, and he would go down to 1 land, and then he can activate the Withered Wayfarer with that.
So what are we targeting?
It'd have to be get rid of that Withered Wayfarer.
He doesn't have red
Take
mana.
one as well. Oh, he doesn't. Interesting. Yeah, that's right.
We are on the tap
He is just
plan.
icing
It would not surprise me if Jeff so 1 counter left on there. Would not surprise me if we pop that in response, tap, go get a Wasteland, waste the Fairy Conclave,
Yeah.
and put Josh right back in the Stone Age.
Yeah, and as we saw in Jeff's hand, he actually already has 2 Wastelands in hand just now. So he could also grab. Did he have a Rashawn import?
He has 2 in this.
Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if he grabs that as well.
No,
Oh,
okay. Well, he's
okay.
getting just
That
a
does make
basic
sense.
force.
Let's just make our mana statement. Nothing wrong
We're,
with that.
we're getting cute over here with
Yeah.
blowing
Oh, yeah.
hands lines and all of this, and Jeff's like, "Nah, guys,
I
look,
want to cast my spells.
we need permanence. We need active things to put on the table."
Yeah.
All right.
So now it looks like Jeff's going to be activating his library.
I see. Is that an earthquake in his hand? That looks like a red card.
Pyroclasm.
Pyroclasm or something.
I think that was Pyroclasm, and I think there is a second Wayland Wayfarer in that. On the top is the top card here. And a second Silver Library set.
Yeah,
Not exactly the best of the library.
there's a wasteland in his hand already, I think.
Yeah, there's two of them. Yeah. So he's
Oh.
already going to be able to deal with that. And that makes sense. Going to 16 here.
Yep.
Yep. Goodbye, Fairy Country.
Go ahead.
And passing.
Now that's what I was saying. It's like with Josh's use of Fire Ice so quickly like that, that felt like I'm looking for a land.
Yeah, he was psyched
Did
and
not.
trying to his third mana
Yeah.
and did not.
So
I
that's,
saw a Mox Diamond on top of Jeff's hand, which,
and that's what he just took there.
yeah, that forest might not be long for this world.
Yeah.
So do we have annuls at all in the main, or are they nope, just 3 in the board?
There's 3 on the board. Nope.
Do we have any 1 mana interaction? Other than, sorry, 1 blue mana interaction.
Nothing that I see. So all this is just going to be happening. It's like, yep, there goes the forest. 3 mana.
And a wasteland. So I see Naturalize, I see Sylvan, I see Earthquake,
I think that.
I see a Weathered Wayfarer getting in for 1 because what else are you doing?
Yeah. I think that's a Pyroclasm. It's
Oh.
a red card, but yeah. In this situation, pretty close. Yep. There's second library. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see if Jeff actually does the 2 Sylvan Library. If he takes 2 cards here, takes 4, he can activate the second Sylvan Library and look at 2 more cards.
That is how
That
it
would be a
works.
total of 4 cards, and he's looking back and put 2 back
Or
here.
if
So
he really wants to be a mad lad,
he could take.
he could take
8.
He could take 8 and
then-
then see 2 more.
Yep, and be 5 in total.
So
So he took that. Was he? Okay, so it doesn't actually look like he kind of knows that trick. So
yeah,
be something to tell him about later.
yeah, because that's something he doesn't have to do. So
No, definitely not.
you know, we don't have to fix game state. Just Jeff needs to get better.
Exactly.
What I had to
I'll
leave.
give him a good rip.
I had to leave that nugget in there later for when he hears it, and then goes, well, you know, the guys are just dunking on me the entire time. Nah, we love you, Jeff.
So yeah, he's got all of his mana at this point.
Yeah.
So let's see what he's.
And Jeff with
That
a
may be a Terravore as a second card that he just pulled to the front of his hand. Then.
so unfortunately Jeff has an eager cadet right now. I think is the
Yeah.
the best way to. Well, that's a 1/1 for 1.
So it
But
looks like
this
he's
Terror
gonna
is
bring
about
this
to
in.
be a big old fat boy.
But if there's a counter spell, which two blue mana kind of screaming counter spell.
I see Prohibit, I see Fire Ice, I see a Resolve Terror. Oh,
It's a Resolve Terror.
oh my.
With the 5/5. That is something Counterburn has a really bad time getting off the board at this point.
That is a
Oh, well, there's your first mountain.
I mean, Jeff, I was about to say probably surprised he's playing red, but there's a Fire Ice.
Yeah.
You have to be on red for this kind of thing. I know cycling
Well-
seems so good right now, but
Looks like
tapping down that
2 Mom Mongrels and a Mod Stein.
might have helped a little more. Yeah. I mean, Jeff is.
Yeah, Jeff's going to drive it.
Yeah, he is the beatdown.
Yeah.
To
Very much.
answer that question, the age-old question, who's the beatdown? It is our Terravore player versus Blue Red Counterburn.
Very much so.
Come to. Sure. Turn to your hand.
Now, okay, I didn't think about this as actually a way to answer Terraform. That's a repulse. So, not exactly a permanent answer, but it will slow it down. So, unfortunately, he doesn't have. Ooh. And the Armageddon right afterwards on the blue-red player that's struggling to hit land drops. This could really be bad for Josh, but playing Lightning Bolt, and we know that he has the island in hand. he may be able to come out of this better than what Jeff is hoping for.
How many cards do you have? 5.
Still contemplating here. It's like he should still have, yeah, Wild Mongrel. So yeah, not being able to find a land and the Grim Levermancer right off the top there makes this Weather Wayfarer not look nearly as good because it's just going to get shot down by a Lava Mancer. So Jeff may have actually put himself behind inadvertently with that Armageddon. It's really kind of starting to catch up to him, yeah, because now Josh is starting to hit land draws off the top, and Jeff not. Couldn't tell if he found a land here. So the main, yeah, it looks like he has, since he's going to play a second Mox Diamond. So he can use this Fire Closet that he has in hand to deal with the Lava Mancer, which I wouldn't be surprised if he does that here. No, okay, that makes sense. The Wild Armor, but the Prohibit's going to be able to deal with it. Looks like he's going to fire up the factory, and because Jeff has taken two extra cards off this library, his life total is at 9 already. So if Josh has a couple cards like Lightning Bolts or Incinerate or such like that, Jeff can run out of life pretty quickly here. Yeah, it's like I would not be surprised if he just plays back down this Terravore. Okay, it looks like Josh is going to start getting aggressive with the Grim Levermancer going to 7. He can also pitch his lands that are over in his graveyard to the Levermancer to shrink this Terravore. We say that, and Terravore is still an 8/8, so it's still pretty big here. Yeah, looking at the spot, I would not be surprised if Jeff plays that Pyroclasm in his hand with being able to leave around Terravore, because it won't die to that. And Josh only having 1 red, I wouldn't be worried about something like a double lightning bolt either. I think you just kind of have to get this game over with as quickly as you can if you're sitting in Jeff's seat.
So 8. Take 8. Or 9.
Awesome. So he's going to go down in the lane. Yeah, and then cast that Fire Closet. It looks like he may have. It may be a Prohibit to the front there, I'm not sure.
Shoot for 2.
No, he's just going to shoot with Lava Mancer, so that makes me think he's just going to let it go. Yep, that's what it is.
Your turn to cast.
So in this spot,
Shuffle in this.
okay, that's a Latnan's Legacy, so he's going to put a Dominating on the back into his library and draw 2 cards. So if he draws something like a Lightning Bolt here, he's able to bolt Jeff and then attack with that Mischief Factory for exactly the 5 damage that he's needing. So it's going to be...
Untap.
He's gonna be right down to the wire here. Looks like an exclude pulled up to the front there. Looks like he also has thrown an island. I do not see a red card, so I don't think he has the lightning bolts in hand.
Good.
He's just gonna hold back here. Now something like that earthquake may just be able to be a fireball for Jeff if he attacks from. If he attacks here, he can pump it up to 9 with cracking the windswept teeth. Josh can block with the factory, pump it up to a 3, so he would be able to soak up three damage of the 9, making him go to 3. But if he does take that earthquake, it would be able to do exactly 3 damage with the lands that he has out. Oh, but that's right. He also has that.
That was an extra
So
which
that-
puts another land in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And dude, I saw. Oh, I was gonna say I
I
saw.
saw there's an exclude in his hand, but I don't know if he has something like prohibit or
He's already had one.
yeah. And I don't think he has a
Okay.
so AK. But he's also tapping the guy down, so it's actually gonna. Okay. So with this, Tickmore is now at 10.
And Josh is just packing him
I
in.
would have had to block, and then it would have been.
Well, he was an 8. You were an 9.
So that was a really close game.
Had to do something.
Jeff almost put himself too far down with his own Armageddon, just not being able to find land while Doc was making a few land drops there. But
I had a.
Jeff was able to play back out that Terravore, and Terravore will
I don't remember what I did.
end the game pretty quickly on that.
Yes. Terravore puts in some
I don't
work.
think it mattered that much, but it may have mattered a little bit. But yeah, I thought you were on land still. We played the Fairy Conclave and Ireland.
And as we are going to our sideboards here, let's look. I've got Josh's here in front of me. I see 3 Anoles, 4 Blue Elemental Blast, 3 Pyroblast, 2 Overlords, a Shattering Pulse, and 2 Phyrexian Furnace. Right off the bat here, I think the Anoles are really going to be key in this matchup. We saw both Mox Diamond and Sylvan Library having a
Yes.
very much a big bearing over this game and who ended up coming out with the winner of that.
Yeah, especially with with Jeff having the chance to Mox Diamond out a Sylvan Library on
Yeah.
turn 1. You want to be able to stop that. I agree with
Exactly.
that play 100%.
I definitely want those. And I think the Phyrexian Furnaces just to slowly chip away at Terravore as well. Just if the game goes a few turns longer with that furnace down, you can really mitigate Terravore's power.
Yes. I agree.
And stuff kind of like the his own Earthquake doesn't seem as good in this type of matchup. The Prophetic Bolts aren't really killing a whole lot, and they just cost 5 mana, so they just may be too clunky for a matchup like this where your mana is attacked as much as it is with Armageddon. So take those with the cards I want to take out.
And that seems perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
Now to jump onto the other side of it, I'm seeing here Thornscape, Prentice, Reprise. Ooh, that's card I'm not seeing in a minute. Tormod's Crypt, Pyroblast, Red Blast. I believe those are pretty safe to come in.
I agree.
Pyroclast, get in the bin.
Yeah.
Cataclysm.
2 Cataclysm
Oh,
can be big game.
Yes.
As we saw, like Armageddon did a lot of work in that game, made a big difference in the game. Cataclysm just having 2 more of them.
yes. And then otherwise, Rare Revelation, no. RF Silence, nah. No. Zero, no. You
I
don't
don't
want
think
to.
so.
Who am I kidding? And Cop Red.
Maybe
What
it just
kind of
depends.
threats did he see out of it? Like, top red is good in the sense where it can blank all the burn spells,
Yeah.
or really it turns all their burn spells into target creature.
Yeah, it's like it makes them target creatures a lot more than Jeff himself. So maybe, because really all the other ways that Josh has to win the game is 4 carry Conclave and 4 Mistress Factory. And as we saw here, Jeff has 4 Wastelands and 2 Mistress Factory or Rashada ports to deal with those, along with the Armageddons, and if he's bringing in the Cataclysms. So I don't think the creature land way of winning this game is going to be something that you could really bet on getting here.
As we find ourselves talking about a lot in pre-modern and just in matches that we've seen, especially with a lot of lands still floating around sometime, one deck is going to be better at the lands game than the other one.
Yes.
And I feel like it's going to be Jeff, because Jeff has his Weapon Wayfarer to be able to tutor up. His treetop villages are just bigger. Rich and Important Wasteland kind of take care of that, and I don't see any ways to deal with unanimated lands or creature lands, excuse me, out of our blue-red control players.
I think there is.
So that is unfortunate, but
The monthly,
here we are.
Free admission, so I guess they give you your money back.
I was gonna say I already did that like a month ago.
Yeah, everybody already
And,
paid. Most people. Is that a local? If they,
hoping for Josh, he has maybe some way to speak back. Not that I want anyone, obviously to. I'm not going to cheer for one versus the other, but I do like good, clean games of Magic.
Oh yeah.
Actually, that's not true. I cheer against Cody all the time.
But he deserves it. He's
a scumbag.
All right, so it looks like our players are looking at their opening hands, seeing if they can keep them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it.
So you're Josh here. What do you want in your opening hand?
I think a turn 1 and all for any shenanigans that Jeff has is something that we would like.
Yes.
You really just want to try to keep him off the board as much as you can.
Well, I'll tell you right now. I know that what we really want is a keepable 7. Unfortunately, looks like we're at 6.
Yeah.
I'll actually step. I'll be back in just a moment. I want to go check on one thing.
This should have been the first hand.
Right, we have Josh looking at us. Looks like he's happy with the 6 and is putting 1 back, and we'll get this game rocking and rolling. Well, the turn 1 Fairy Conclave is met swiftly with the Wasteland there, and Phyrexian Furnace looks like coming out of the sideboard here.
It's gotta be the best wasteland in that.
See if Josh has another land here. Hopefully he does. And doesn't look like Josh has missed his 3rd land drop after getting his first Fairy Conclave Wasteland. It's
So hold on. I'm sorry. Let me just clarify here. So I walk out of the room and I walk back in, and all I see is Josh stuck on 1 land after getting wastelanded off of Fairy Conclave again. Oh goodness, this is
feels like deja vu, doesn't it?
It really does. It's all over again.
Yeah.
And yes, Homeschool Joey, the playmats do look quite nice. Michaela did a wonderful job on them, and we are. I'll be honest, we're going to showcase them as much as they can because they are beautiful.
Yeah, they look absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, she did. She did a wonderful job on it, and
it's a Sylvan Library. So yeah, I as bad as it feels, I think I agree with Josh. You have to crack that.
Yes.
Just to try to find the land drops, because you're not going to win a game.
I see he picked up Shivan Reef and an island, so he's drawn 2 runner, but the card selection, I guess. Here.
Yeah, it's like it's definitely going to be in favor of Jeff
Yes.
right now with that Silver Library. Just flexing its muscles, showing why it's one of the best card selection and card draw spells in Premodern.
Yes. Absolutely.
You don't want to take any damage.
Not that I know you're not on land still. I'm not gonna start paying life again.
Let's see. Okay, so it's a caller in here too.
D&D.
Is that
A Battlefield Forge.
okay?
All up the herd.
All the herd.
Yep. And here comes the elephants.
That's a good one.
You know, you're gonna have to forgive me. I am not up to date with these newfangled. Okay. I cannot abide by the thing.
Meaning his demise.
So let me get real
Yeah,
comfortable.
yeah. It's like we've got tokens for this to help out here.
Ah, you're getting the token.
Oh, for my fault.
Look at that beautiful elephant there.
There's no counters on that, man.
Okay.
Yep, it's like and that is a 3/3 elephant, not a with 0 counters, none and a 3 counters on it. Jeff's trying to play with a 6-hit elephant. I see. Just
That has not got 3 counters on it. Man. Also, don't mind me as I just subtly slide the second one over there. Like, yeah, we need
Hey,
it.
by the way,
Fun fact about this card: you're getting another one.
it makes 2. So it looks like after a little bit of a mana stumble to start, Josh is now
There's a counter on
at least finding his land drops. It's so hard when you stumble on a land here that Jeff is
Are we getting a?
On the front
oh,
foot here.
we are on the.
and
We are on the
he's
beat.
very aggressive. Yeah, like he's
That to your hand.
beat down. Okay.
Repulse.
The ripples.
Repulse.
Yeah, on a token, that always seems.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
yeah,
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
That hits me just right in the invasion block draft.
It's funny how whenever you repulse a token like that, it's like it just feels so good.
Oh yeah.
It's what we live for. It's like, no, you should be able to play that card back up, but since it's a token, it just goes away. It's just like, oh, I'd never have to deal with that again. Until you play the back half of Call of the Great Buzz.
Yeah. But when your temporary answer is actually a permanent answer, it feels chef's kiss. So good.
6 fantastic cards.
I'm taking one.
Right, let's see now. Something we did not mention. There's an Armageddon on top of Jeff's deck.
There is an Armageddon.
Well, there was an
Yeah.
Armageddon.
Now it's sitting in his hand.
Oh, we actually drew it?
Yeah, it's sitting in his hand right now. So
Well,
I wonder
I'm
if
hoping he's not planning on casting him, considering he
yeah,
absolutely.
playing more lands into it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Jeff is a disciplined enough player and has played enough Armageddon style decks that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So this is not just incompetency.
Mongol?
2 mana, just that wild back.
He got that
makes
dodge.
sense.
I cannot see any of the cards in his hand. I'm being completely honest here.
I think-
Are we going to tear
I
over
think
him?
it's a second. No, it's a second item.
That is more Elefante. So that Mongol, it is so weird seeing that Mongol because it doesn't seem like the kind of card that Terrageddon want to play, but like in this position right here,
Yeah,
like I don't know, the earthquakes,
It's-
you can just like drop a couple cards and be like, okay, cool, whatever.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it gets bigger at the cost of a card. You just
Yeah.
have a threat.
it's not exactly the most synergistic card in this deck. Like, the game plans on it kind of conflict a little bit with each other, but the raw power level of Mongrel is so great that it really does just kind of overpower it.
You still thinking?
Oh, I'm waiting on you. You played the call. That's why I didn't know
I
what.
thought you said when to respond.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. At the end of your turn, with that.
Yeah.
That's my bad. I thought you were just playing the call and you were thinking or something.
Oh. Let's see why we were holding off on this, because that's a fact or fiction. So, here. I see a Lightlands, Legacy, Counterspell. I'm not sure what that card Jeff put down is. That's a Lightning Bolt. I do know that.
Action or more draw?
Honestly,
We've got a...
yeah, so I'm gonna take this call.
Makes sense. Josh takes the 3 pile, one of them with the Lightning Bolt that's able to answer that elephant. So at this point, Josh has got a full grip of cards. So,
Actually, I'll move to Discord
Yeah.
and I'll.
Take some and all. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
looks like he just went to discarded a null from his hand. And two other wayfarers and a secluded step in the pile. Looks like Jeff is just going to take that secluded step.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
And with Jeff knowing that Lightning Bolt is in Josh's hand, I would not be surprised to see that elephant go here pretty quickly. Looks like Jeff's just kind of weighing his option, or Josh is weighing his options on what to do here. So, yep, there's the Lightning Bolt on the elephant.
Okay. Yeah, no damage.
Take 2.
15.
Flash roll.
After
There's-
dipping in and out, I am a man of many hats today.
Yeah, we're definitely kind of jumping in and out through here. So it looks like Jeff flashback wanted the Call of the Herds in the graveyard, and Josh had the timely counter spell. And now Jeff just used the last counter on that gemstone line to
To win?
play out a Weathered Wayfarer, which at this point, Josh having 6 lands and Jeff having 4, this Weathered Wayfarer is active.
Does
He
Josh?
can start grabbing stuff like Wasteland did.
What is that? Is that a Grim Lava Man in his hand?
Yeah, that's a Grim Lava Man's.
Okay.
I think I also see a Repulse.
It
And
looks like another counter
spell
spell.
as well. So Josh's hand is pretty stacked at this point.
It is and it isn't. Like, fortunately for Josh, at least. So Jeff has that Armageddon and can try to push for it,
Yeah.
but
Any cards?
it could also it could backfire here, of course. Of course, that Lava Man is going to put in a little bit of work. How many cards do we think we have
In Jeff's hand,
Josh's graveyard?
in Josh's graveyard. Probably right around, I'd say about 6.
Okay.
6 or so.
Okay.
So this Lava Mancer probably has a couple shots in him.
Okay.
That Weathered Wayfarer is about to eat dirt.
Yes, very much so. Yeah. He is not long for this world,
No.
so you might as well
Activate.
get in while the getting's good. Yeah.
I would imagine this is going to be a wasteland here
I think that's
to knock out this Mishra's Factory.
Yep,
That's a pretty easy pickup.
I think so.
An argument could be made for the Shivan Reef as well, but I'm not seeing a lot of double red, you know?
No, not a whole lot.
Is there any double red? Now that we look at the sideboard, not even
Yeah, I don't
Shadow
think
Pulse
so.
doesn't matter.
No.
That's not even double. Yeah, no. This is. Oh, and a sword's on the Lava Man. Okay.
Okay. So Weather Wayfarer is going to be able to survive and do his thing for a little bit longer.
This is bait. This is bait. That's bait. That's bait.
Yeah.
We've all seen the
So,
meme.
I
That's
wonder-
bait.
Well, I wonder, it's like, is he thinking about maybe like repulsing?
He's
There's
probably
one
thinking about
that's-
counterspelling.
No. Okay. So he let it go.
That does need to be in the exile zone.
Yeah, for future we'll see. Yep, and there's the
Attempt to waste it.
wasteland on the factory.
I'll go clean
Yeah,
up that
yeah.
board state since we do have Grim Lava Man.
Yeah, yeah, that one is.
Can you move that? No.
No.
Queen. Two.
Good damage.
Two, two. Good.
Oh,
Exile.
oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. Good.
Awesome. All right. Ooh. Picking up a
that's
red last
red
here.
blast.
Yeah, it's like picking up a red last here. It's a good game.
Being able to push through.
I also see a Terravor in there as well, so a couple really heavy hitters here for Jeff.
So-
Top three.
Do we peel off 4 or 8 life?
Probably 4. It looks like Jeff is thinking only 4.
Yeah, that's a Sylvan Library is the third card, right?
Yeah.
That card doesn't have like
The second one doesn't nearly have that much text on
yeah.
it.
This isn't
No, and
So-
it looks like
to-
he agrees he's going to take 4 here.
to make our eternal joke. That stupid cat card works great in multiples.
Yeah, it does.
Sylvan Library
Not
considers
as
it.
much. Yeah, not a.
Although if you do have a second one, you can still crack a fetch between those
Yes.
two and put extras back.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, see new cards essentially.
Yeah.
Activate.
Yeah.
I
Looks like-
bet we see a Rith's Grove coming soon.
Yep, it looks like he has Risk Grove pulled right to the top there too.
Yeah, especially with that Armageddon
Mm-hmm.
lined up here. He could do.
He also may have a Gemstone mine near the top there too. Yep. Well, he can
Okay,
take
just
it.
just fixing his colors, and that's fine. It never feels good when a Terravor player goes to get a Rith's Grove
Oh, I know.
because you know at
Something-
somehow they are about to screw you over
Yeah, it's like
because those layer lands are atrocious.
they.
They can sit right in the garbage can with Enlightened Tutor and other cards I hate. Right, we are actively booting up this Vicious Factory.
Interesting. So Jeff here can just feed two of the cards in his hand. Two here. To get rid of this, so yeah, it looks like he's gonna do this. Josh is probably gonna pump. Yep, and then he's gonna have to make Jeff feed one more card to it.
Make him a 4.
Yep, and it looks like it's gonna be a treetop village. So that's just another 2-for-1 for for Josh. We'll see if that's going to help him out. He's going to run this Terravore, and he has that red elemental blast in his hand for backup if Josh uses the counter spell here.
3. That's
It looks like he's going to do the land count to see if he's able to burn it out, but it looks like it's going to resolve. That's going to be a big 8/8 here.
Shoot. Go.
End of your turn, I'm going to cast an AK. I have one in the grave.
Yeah.
I'll draw 2.
Anyway, AK. I think there's one in the yard already. Yep, looks like it. So he's going to draw 2.
Bolt, my dude.
Yeah, make
Okay,
these cards
so
hard.
lightning bolt on Plum. It's going to force Jeff.
And he can just.
He only has 2 cards left in hand. Yeah, it's like, and I think this is probably the right play. He wants to keep those cards in hand, being Red Elemental Blast and Armageddon. Both of them seem very powerful here. So at this point, what Jeff could do, it looks like it here, he could play Armageddon and hold up a Red Blast for a counter spell, which would put more than enough lands in the yard to make this Terravore a lethal threat. So I would not be surprised to see Jeff try to go for it all here. But we also see a repulse that's still sitting in Josh's hand, so if he goes for it,
Good.
goes for Armageddon with a Red Blast backup, Josh can counterspell the Armageddon and then repulse the Terravore and really put him in. But it looks like Jeff is going to take a more conservative route and just grab more Wastelands just to keep restricting Josh's.
And I think that's entirely reasonable. Yep, just keep. And this is what we were saying earlier about the lands side of things. The creature land war is definitely on Jeff's side because
agree.
Jeff just gets to continuously
Yeah. Yep.
just fetch up another
Mm-hmm.
he gets to pay 1 white mana and just fetch a removal spell.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Planar Portal's a good card when it costs 1 mana.
Yeah. Yep, and here Jeff is now attacking for 13.
So we're getting our repulse.
Gonna
We're gonna
repulse in there,
red
so-
blast that,
Yeah,
then
maybe
we're gonna have to get that counter spell. Yeah.
So kind of that same play, just a little bit different right there.
Yeah. This way Jeff doesn't lose all of his lands.
But yeah, this is a more conservative route by Jeff, and it's going to work out well for him.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So, well, Josh, what do we want to draw? Well, not a Fairy Conclave. Now I see a counterspell and a mana leak, so at least he is able to.
We have to stop the Terravore from coming back down and just absolutely crushing us.
Yes.
And then something like Lightning Bolts to get rid of the Treetop Village. That is going to be a consistent thorn in our side if we don't deal with it.
Yeah. A lot of decks have issues dealing with creature lands.
Yeah. So,
We're-
Treetop Village is definitely one of the best lands. Heck, one of the best creatures in Premodern. And it's really just showing why. But it looks like Jeff has 2 more of them in his hand, so even if Josh is able to answer this first one, we have more waiting in the wings.
Trees up. Or turbo, sorry.
It looks like, okay, so it looks like he's just going to play back out this Terravore and he's going to get mana leaked. So, 1, 2, 3. So, But Jeff can activate this Weather Wayfarer now, then play Treetop Image. We'll see what he wants to do. He can also just attack for 1 with that right now as well.
Activate.
Okay. Yep, just keep going after these wastelands, just keep hitting these manlands, so. Whew. Weather Wayfarer is definitely showing out today.
You're up.
Deck magic. Next, keep drawing them.
Yeah, these play mats are absolutely gorgeous. One of the employees here at Through the Decades, Michaela, did an absolutely freaking-tastic job. We will never stop heaping praise on them, but we definitely had to make sure they were showing out today, because when you have something like this, how do you not show it off?
Activate.
Yep, and Weather Wayfarer just keeps doing Weather Wayfarer things, just keeps grabbing land for Jeff.
Yeah.
And really, it's like, on top of being able to just kill every single manline here, it's just getting Jeff more card advantage. So,
Yeah.
he's really outdrawing the blue decks here.
Which is, yeah, this is, and we should import.
I wonder if Jeff is out of Wastelands at this point.
So we've had
I know it's not
we've had 3, and I think we saw the 4th that he might have been hemming and hawing about.
Yeah.
But I cannot blame him. You don't want to go bankrupt on cards like Wasteland and then run into something that is actually terrifying.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what that would be, with the only options being Chivalry, Fairy Conclave, and Mishra's Factory. But, and this is the important but, Jeff, we don't have open deck lists, right?
No. But Jeff doesn't know how many Mistress Factories, how many Fairy Conclaves are hanging out over there in Josh's mana base.
Yeah. Now, we do only have 5 minutes left on the clock, so
Yeah, and this is only game 2.
yes, this is only game 2. I am actually going to go run our plays if we have
Yeah,
about
so
5
we
minutes
want
left.
to make sure they know how much time is left.
Minutes left in the round, boys.
Looks like we're going to be firing back up the Treetop Village here. It's getting in for 4. Oh, yep, getting in for 4 here. Now, I did see a lightning bolt on Josh's hand. Yep, and it's going to be going right at the Treetop Village.
Oh no, that's not believable.
Oh, whoop.
Yeah, that's good.
Unfortunately for you, Jeff, that is not a, that's not a blue spell, so, yep. The Power Blast won't do anything. Yep, alright. There that goes.
That is I'm assuming that's a lightning bolt.
Yeah,
right?
it's lightning bolts. One of those new printings of it.
Oh man, I don't know what these cards look like anymore, okay? I'm lucky it's not a Final Fantasy lightning bolt.
That's fair. Okay, so I do see the cop red, so it does look like Jeff did bring it down.
I mean, you can't blame him.
Yeah. At this point, I really do think Josh's best way is just to kind of cheekily lightning bolt him down a few times in a row, just
Storm count for that blast. I mean, at this
You're
point,
not wrong.
maybe-
He very easily could have.
yeah. Sorry, I feel like I'm the Blitz from How I Met Your Mother right now. I've missed all the exciting things.
I guess earthquake for one.
That is an earthquake for one.
It's quite the bold move here. You get rid of that, but it puts him down to 6 for staring at 2 treetop villagers. So that's quite the bold move.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
And I think he only has Island and Counterspell in hands.
It could
he's
be.
going to be.
It could be possible that he is hoping that. No, wait. You know what would be a great card right now?
What's up?
Dominate.
Dominate would be absolutely backbreaking.
Dominate would be the absolute bee's knees.
Yeah.
I don't think we have it, unfortunately.
I don't think so. I think
it's
just
a mountain and
mountain
a
and
counterspell. So if Jeff boots up, however,
No, I cannot.
He boots up both of them. He'll put Josh down to 1 and down the Fairy Conclave. That will be game over. But I think he also has Red Blast and a Call of Eternity Hammer. So I think this is gonna
animate. Are we killing the conclave? Tapping it down? Like, there's no way this conclave blocks, right?
I think you can just do
Oh.
that. I think that's fine.
Yeah,
You still goes to 4, and you have you still have the 2 treetop villages that can attack next turn until lethal.
Yes.
And I think I agree with Jeff here. Play the
Channeling
elephant.
an elephant out of the graveyard. Thanks,
Yeah.
Jeff. Of all the things I've wanted to correct all day, I've forgotten about the
elephant.
elephant just chilling in the graveyard.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like
No.
that's a draw 3. I don't blame Jeff for saying no, thank you. But even this is fine because it just makes Josh use his mana there.
And the handshake, and we are good to go. So that is going to be it. That is the last match
Actually really bad
For
for
round.
like
of the round. So we are going to go ahead, take a quick break, let players check standings,
Yeah.
because that is an option that is available to them in this, so they can make educated decisions for round 5, and then we're going to decide exactly
Yep.
who we're going to have as our feature match. So
Yep.
we'll be
We'll
back
find out our top 8
in
here.
just a few minutes as we get ready to go into our last round.